kid, music was always around my house. We had a piano in the living room. My mom always played it. My sister always played it. And I grew up taking piano lessons, and then graduated from that onto guitar in about 6th grade.
My dad showed me a bunch of 80s rock bands like Bon Jovi, Journey, Def Leppard, probably in 5th and 6th grade, and took me to my first concert, which was Bon Jovi in 2017, I think. Ever since October 2017, I think, was when Tom Petty died, and I picked up playing the guitar for the first time in 7th grade.
It was definitely Guitar Hero 3. My dad got a Wii when I was super young, and the first couple games on it was like Wii Sports and then Guitar Hero 3. I was never good at the rhythm game when I was younger, so I always had him play for me. And then one of my favorite songs off of it was Welcome to the Jungle.
Around 6th grade, I really wanted to start playing guitar. I got really into some like 90s and 2000s bands, kind of like Green Day was a big inspiration. And I asked my mom if I could learn guitar, and she told me no. You need to learn music theory first. So then I did 2 years of piano, and then dropped music theory, and learned guitar through YouTube and guitar tabs online. In 8th grade, me and Jackson had known each other for a couple of years, and then we both realized we kind of had similar music tastes, so then we got together, and I learned guitar as we went, and he knew guitar too, and then over time we kind of just collected and swapped out band members until we eventually found a group of people that all wanted to take it seriously with Dylan and Alec.
I was friends with Jackson at the time, and I knew he played guitar. And then he mentioned like, oh yeah, you know Aidan? And I'm like, yeah, I know Aidan. He's like, we're in a band. I'm like, let me join.
One of the more serious moments was when I did February Frolics, which was our variety show at O'Fallon Township High School. I was able to do 3 acts, which is where I met up and talked more with Aidan and Jackson and got recruited into the band. And that's kind of when I knew things would be a lot more fun in the future.
Yeah, so in 2022, we started getting kind of serious. We had all the pieces. We had me, Alec, and Jackson all playing guitar and trading off with vocals, and then Dylan was doing bass. And the only thing was we needed a drummer, and through years and years of trying to do music, drummer, we just couldn't find one. But my dad, he had been playing drums since high school band, and ever since I started doing music, begged to be a part of a band I was in and play with us. And then eventually got to a point where we booked a show for a graduation party that summer. We're like, well, shit, we need a drummer. So then my dad Marv came to the picture, and he's drummed at every single one of our shows since.
Went to Nashville this summer to record our original song, and that was actually a lot of fun. We had a great time. We stayed that weekend. We slept on couches. We had probably less than 12 hours of sleep for 3 days or whatever it was. It was a great time. It was awesome.
There had been some talkings about it prior, but it really got serious in 2023 around Thanksgiving. Alec came up with the first 2 lines of the chorus. I sat down and came up with the rest of the chorus, showed it to the guys, and then we came up with the rest of the song over the span of a couple nights.
Yeah, One Small Issue was a really fun time. I think it was so cool having like a collaborative effort that everyone played an important role, and it felt like the stars just aligned kind of.
The thing that I really enjoyed was our ability to book a lot of gigs. Instead of playing 1 or 2 a summer, we've gotten, I would say, 3 or 4 now.
It's hard to keep track of all the fun memories. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, I like hanging out with my bandmates. Is probably the best part, is just hanging out, getting food before the gig, and practice is also a lot of fun, honestly.
My favorite moments really have been playing our original, seeing like our fans that go to a lot of our shows, parents, friends, family, really enjoy the song, and not just because they know us, but I think we wrote a really interesting song that has gripped a lot of our fans, and people enjoy it, and we're able to create something as a band for the first time. That's been so special.
I want to write as many songs as possible, get as much stuff out there as possible, and really kind of get out of that shell of just a cover band who does a lot of covers, and really get into being known for what we've created and not just what we played. And I think that's something that we'll be able to do very soon, and that'll be very important in the future. All right, could you give me just a final statement on the band about literally anything?
Tenets drink Slushies. Tenets is the #1 Slushie supporter. We love you, Slushie.